I will show you. I am here and I am with you. Never doubt this, even in times of great darkness. I speak of darkness often because this is so common with you, as the enemy of your soul is in the dark. This is the place where he moves and operates and causes great harm because you don't see it until you are entrapped in his schemes. All around you the enemy seeks to destroy that which is good and pure, so that you may not have the blessings that I give to you. I say to you to test the spirits to see that they are good, for many come to you with evil intent, and unless you are close to me, then it is difficult to determine its source, be it from me or from the enemy. Be shrewd as a serpent in these times, so that you do not fall into the enemy's trap. Whenever you seek me in all things, I am then able to alert you of the enemy's schemes that seek to destroy you. For when you are near to me, then the enemy is exposed before you. I say these things over and over again because it is so effective to either lead you to or from my word and my way. So keep a sharp eye out so that you may discern the enemy in your presence, that you may cast him far away from you in my strength, in my power. For it is available for all who love me. Take this seriously, as the enemy is furious at this time, for he knows that his time is short. When a wild animal is trapped, they lash out in unpredictable ways. So be alert. I will show you the way of righteousness. I will show you many things. All will be set right. The Lord is saying, my loves, my children, be encouraged this day, for I is here and I am with you. This is my promise to all my children, for soon we will be together forever. All your struggles in this life will soon be behind you, and we will live in perfect harmony in heaven for eternity. I say these things to remind you of my word, for my word is true and will come to pass as I have said. I have also said that the world will wear out like a garment, and that when things look bleak and lifeless, that I will make all things new. Be encouraged this day, for this time quickly approaches. But first there will be great upheaval, where the world will know that I am the eternal God. I come to set right all the wrongs, to judge sin, and to separate the light from the darkness. Those who chose the light will be with me forever, while those who choose the darkness will be apart from me forever. There are no other choices, so choose wisely, for the day quickly approaches when the choice you make will be set in stone. This is written and will soon come to pass. But then, my loves, we will walk together in unity and all will be set right. I say these things as a reminder, and for some of you, you have never heard these things. But they are written in my holy word, and you need to know what I say to you so that you will know that I am. The worldly reject my word, and they will suffer for it, for they think it foolishness. But you who are mine cherish what I say, and you do them, proving that you belong to me. There is coming a day when there will be no excuse for not knowing what I say, for I have reached out to each of you at various times. But on that day you will be glad, as all will be set right. This is life itself. The Lord is saying, my children, my loves, come to me in your struggles. Come to me when you have doubts. Come to me when there is little that you understand in your life. Come to me when all around you seems amiss, for I intend to set all things right. I intend for you to walk in newness of life each and every day, for this is a mark of being in my presence. To walk with me is to be set apart for my purposes, and the world will take note. The world will never see you favorably, for you belong to me, and as they rejected my Son, Jesus, they will reject you too. This rejection of the world is a sweet aroma to me, for it is my mark upon you that you belong to me. Though the world loves its own, it will never be able to provide for them as I provide for mine. The worldly lives in a darkness that can be felt, but you, my loves, live in the light, in the daytime, where all can see that you are mine. Those in the darkness grope for something they think will bring them peace, but peace eludes them. But mine own have a peace that passes understanding. Peace for me will permeate your lives in every area, and this is pleasing to me. But the world is repelled by this. First it is curious, then it is appalled. But those who are called will be first curious, and then intrigued until they surrender all to me and also walk in the light. Darkness to light. This is the path from death to life. This is the path for those I have chosen to be with me forever. What was once dead and on the path of death has now come to me and has surrendered their outcome to me. This is the path of peace. This is life itself. Give it all to me. Why do you doubt that I am? Why do you run the race alone when I am right with you in all things? These are questions I ask because too many of you need me to help you in your circumstances that are draining you of hope. The enemy prowls around like a lion seeking to devour you. And when you face him alone, you are more likely to succumb to his attacks and be left lifeless to move forward. This should not be. It pains me greatly to see my children suffer unwittingly when I am at the ready to fight your battles for you. My loves, I am right here. I am but a soft prayer away, spoken under the breath of your mouth saying, help, and that motivates me to move on your behalf. Lives that are being beat down by the enemy become lifeless in spirit because your focus is elsewhere, when instead, all that is required is to glance towards me, and I will help you in your difficulties. Do not continue to neglect this gift that I give to my children. I promise to help you, but you must ask of me before I can move in your lives. You don't have because you don't ask. And you don't ask because you are distracted by the enemy of your soul. So stop neglecting your time with me, that I be given permission to lighten your load. For my shoulders can bear the weight of the world. You, however, were never meant to carry the load that the enemy has cast upon you. Give it all to me, that I may unburden your life and cause joy to well up in praise. I am a good God. The Lord is saying, my loves, my children, I am here and I am with you. I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. These are my promises to you, that you may have peace in your hearts. If you do not have peace, it is because you have become doubtful of my promises. When you become doubtful, you then begin to rely on self, and this always leads you away from me and not closer. I am a good God, and I will never lead you astray, as I want only that which is best for you. To test your faith and show you that you can trust me in all things. Once you begin to live your lives with this confidence that I bring to your heart, then there is nothing in the heavens and in the earth that can stop what I have called you to do. Those who are fully surrendered to me and have given me the reins of their lives live in a peace and confidence that will move every mountain that is before them. So, children, stop trying to climb these mountains on your own, and instead give these to me that I may cast them into the depths of the sea, and that you walk freely on the path before you. Remember that I am a good God. I am here, and I am with you forever. I am with you today. The Lord is saying, my children, I am with you. I am always with you. But many of you forget this promise that I will never leave you, nor forsake you. Instead, too many of you forget about me, sometime for days on end, while I wait for you to notice the things I do for you continually. If you would only realize how much this hurts me, your Creator. When we made man in our image, we made you with deep feelings of love that can become when you are not recognized. So, yes, I feel hurt when I am right here, and you fail to recognize this. Now, my love will never lead me to have grudges or any such thing, for I am patient with everyone, but my love is first pure and unadulterated. So when you fail to recognize me in your presence, this leads me to miss our time together. I am relational and know each and every thought that you have, and I want to help you through your many challenges, but I can only help when you call upon me. Love compels each of you, even in this fallen state, to seek time with those you love, to be together in each other's presence. The love a man has for his wife, and the wife has for her husband, and parents towards their children, and children to their parents, are a picture of my love for each of you. Even if you have no loves in your lives right now, I want to be the love of your life. I want to be the one you turn to in your time of need. I want to hold you gently in the palm of my hand, that you may feel secure and not lost in the darkness trying to find your own way. I want to be the light that illuminates your path, that you may find your way to me in this life, that leads into my presence for eternity. So do not think that I am not here for you. I am, and I long for your gaze, for your attention, and for you to come to me and let me be your God that loves you abundantly. Those who are in me are those who are most content, no matter their circumstances. I am with you today. Stop striving. The Lord is saying, come to me all who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Too many of you carry burdens you were not intended to carry. You strive as if hitting the wind, and I wish that you would quiet yourselves in my presence and put aside your striving and let me be God to you. No amount of striving on your part can add to what my Son, Jesus, did on the cross. He paved the way into my presence. Everything else is religion, which is man striving to get to me, while I say, Jesus already opened that door. All you must do is walk through him into my presence. Once you pass the threshold of the open door by surrendering your lives to me, I then can work and move in your life and in your heart. Hearts of stone are then replaced by hearts of flesh that are moldable for my purposes. Once you surrender, my Spirit begins to remove all the chaff from your lives. All the wood, hay and stubble of self-righteousness and self-works, and you are then given gold, silver, and precious stones that are the works that I lay before you that reach into eternity. So many people think they need to do this or do that, but my son said, "It is finished." Stop striving and let my spirit envelope you. Let go and let God. Even when things look bleak, I have never once let you out of the palm of my hand. I am trustworthy, and you can trust me to lead you in righteousness in all things. So, stop striving and surrender it all to me. Learn from him. The Lord is saying, to those who are listening, I commend you to be obedient to the end. For those who walk the path that I have laid before them will soon walk on golden streets, illuminated by my glory. I want to encourage you today, for the time has now come for each of you to stand in your calling that I have placed on your lives. You can see around you and know that I am near. You listen and you can hear my still, small voice speaking to you words of love and mysteries. Do not grow weary at these things, but stand firmly upon the rock of your salvation, and see that I is here in your very presence. I have great things planned for those in my care. You will now see your prayers answered, as I have heard every petition you have brought to me over many years. I intend to answer every prayer you have lifted up to me, and you will see it and be glad. The time of answered prayers has come, my loves. Do not let the enemy rob you of this joy, for he intends to remove your joy and leave you frustrated and to begin doubting my promises to you, just as he did with Eve the garden. Do not listen to him any longer, but in my name cast him far from you. For the only power he has is what you give to him. Rejoice, for I have sent legions of angels to minister to my children. And I urge you to cry out to me that I may send ministering angels to your midst to help you in this time to resist the devil that he may flee from you. You have been given the great gift of my Holy Spirit to help you. Learn from him, the conquering King. The Lord is saying, "Come to me, my children, for the time is short indeed." Many think there is time to get right with me, but you believe amiss, as the time is quickly coming to a close. My prophets are being fulfilled in your presence, and yet you don't see with your eyes, nor hear with your ears. I would that you would be alert in this day so that I could direct you through what is now here. But too many believe the lie that my coming is far off. The appointed time is quickly coming, and if you don't turn towards me now, you will not fare well in what is coming. My word will be fulfilled, every jot and tittle. So this is my cry to you, to turn from the broad path that leads to destruction and repent, for the kingdom of God is here. When my son, Jesus, was sent to the earth the first time, he was born as a man of a virgin and was laid in a manger. His purpose in coming was to reconcile that which was broken, which was the chasm that had opened between sinful man and a holy God. Jesus Christ willingly laid down his life as the perfect lamb, sacrificed for the sin of all mankind. That chasm, for those who turn to me, has been removed, and you now have direct access to me. But when Jesus comes again very soon, he comes as the conquering King, which every knee will bow and every tongue confess that he is the Savior, and that he now comes to take that which is his bride. Press into me now before it's too late. The closer you are to me in this time, the easier your path will be when the chaos erupts, for it surely comes. Many will see me in you. My children, my love for you is absolute. If you would only turn to me in this time, you would find me caring for your every need. Everything is culminating now for my children who seek my face, as they will find that I am with you always. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Though the world does everything to pull you away from me, it is up to you to decide who you will follow, me or self. Self is led by the world, while those who rely on me will be abundantly blessed, as I have been freed to lead you in all things righteous. When you feel the world pressing in on all sides, seek me and I will come to you in tangible ways to help you. When you are feeling depressed, I will be your joy, and you will know I am with you. When you feel unloved, I will shower you with my perfect love. My perfect love casts out all fear, all doubt, and all unrest in your souls. So, come to me even now, right where you are, and I will hear, and I will move on your behalf. For, although I have been quite for many for some time, this was done so others could also be prepared for my next move. When everything that I have planned comes together at an appointed time, then all will move forward, and you will be exceedingly joyful. Patience is being rewarded. Your patience will now be moved to action, and many will see me in you. Rejoice. Rest is what I want for you. My children, I wish that you would meet me early each morning, before the world stirs from its slumber. It is at this early hour that we can commune in the quietness that surrounds you at that time. If you would learn this discipline, your lives would be imminently better, as everything else will flow from our time together. Mornings are when my Son, Jesus, and I spent the best time together when he walked the earth before his sacrifice for mankind. It was in these morning times that I was able to help him prepare for what was to come for him. The same can happen for you, as you spend your time with me, allowing me to prepare you for what awaits you on your path. No person in the earth was meant to traverse this life without my direction. As you walk close with me, I am able to keep you from many errors that can disrupt your lives. Come to me each morning, and I will show you what you need, and then I will help you through all that is before you. Quietness with me in the mornings will bring peace in that day. Nothing will overpower you if you have filled your vessel with the living waters that I provide. It is this living water that will be with you through the storms of life, as these come without end while you are in the earth. This life will then be followed by rest in me. Rest is what I want for you. Don't miss it. My children, I have much to say if you would only listen. If you would quiet ourselves from the deafening roar of this life on earth, you would learn to hear my still, small voice. Though it is small and nearly quiet, it is not without my power. This is the same voice that breathed the universe into existence, so do not think or be deceived that it has no power. Those who learn to quiet themselves in my presence are blessed, for you speak to your Creator, and not some distant thing. for I am closer to you than a brother. As you rise every morning and begin your day, I speak into your hearts, but too many miss it. You miss it because as soon as you awaken, you already begin planning your day in your own strength. If you would but still yourselves at that very moment that you wake and seek my face, then we would commune together, and I could guide you on your path for the day. Those who pause and listen will learn to have peace as you wait upon me in this brief moment before your day begins. Take the time to listen to my still, small voice, for I am never quiet. I speak continually for anyone who seeks me throughout your day, for I will surely answer. But if you don't take this time with me in the morning, your day will be lost to the business that is life. Learn to discipline yourselves upon waking for the new day ahead, and we can begin the day together. Don't miss it. The choice is yours. My children, I want to speak to your hearts this morning. Many of you are so distracted by the world, and this is not good. You look for what you desire but find nothing. You sacrifice time and material in order to get that which you think will bring you happiness, but it eludes you. You have desires of the flesh that leave you empty and have feelings of worthlessness. These are not what I desire for you. I desire that you seek me. I desire to have a relationship with me, that I may dine with you, that I may do life with you. But, my children, you look in all the wrong places when I am right in front of you. Quiet yourselves in the hustle and bustle of life in this realm, and seek me earnestly. Put aside all of the things that you desire from a worldly perspective, and instead look for me in all things. Because here's the thing, I am always with you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Each morning I see you when you wake for the day, and I long for you to spend time with me, but instead, you quickly turn to the world and go about your morning as if I never existed. My children, you have no idea how much this breaks my heart. I love you with a love that is absolute and pure, but you do not know this because you never cast your gaze towards me. If you were to look for me, I would run to you so that we could commune together before your day started, and I would set you on the path of righteousness that would be both joyful and fulfilling. But as it is, you miss this special time with me each morning. I wish this day that you would set in your heart to seek me at the outset of your day, that I may guide you through the obstacles that the enemy places before you, that I may keep you from stumbling yet again and giving the enemy a firmer footing in your lives. In me you will not stumble. In me your footing will be sure. In me you will find rest from your busy day. And in me you will be overwhelmed with my love and joy. The choice is yours. You now know what my choice is for you.